Hello, hello, hello. Right. Some more F1 career mode. Not career mode, challenge career mode. Happy Friday. Bum-ba-dum. Hey, Hexo, how you doing? How goes it? Alrighty. But then it was at 4 a.m. Down the toilet. Oh, God. Sorry to hear that, man. Something going through you, as such, you think, or bad food, or the tummy upset, or. I mean, I'm possibly going to be in a very similar situation Sunday morning, because we're going to a cheese and chili festival tomorrow, and I'm sure there's a high chance of risk that spice and plenty of dairy could could undo me, but we'll see. It will definitely impact Lionheart, so his toilet's gonna have seen better days this weekend. But time for a little bit of spice.
On the grid, full switch off.
We're sure you know where the culprit. Okay, yeah.
Think about your brake bounce.
At least we've got a good indication of it. There's nothing worse than going, well, like, I've eaten the same as everyone else and it's never impacted me like this before, or something like that. Like, yeah. And it's like, well, now do you live in constant fear of food in general, or? Yeah. Well, hopefully, short-lived episode, and you can get back to feeling comfortable soon. Right. Yes, it did unlock. I couldn't remember if the fourth episode was opening today, which I believe is the last in the series for Charles Leclerc's challenge career mode, and then next month it will be Fernando Alonso. I do really like these. I think next time I'm gonna have to see if I can change and swap to the hard one. I think that'll be a little bit more of a challenge bracket. Good. But we've got all these people who clearly were in, I guess, who
and it's lights out and away we go!
Hey, Icini, how you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, lots of these people have obviously got another, like, an additional episode or additional round in. So they must have bought the champion edition and played the week before, because I'm not going to beat anyone in the 12s, sadly. It's not possible to get enough points in that time, but we might be able to get kind of maybe into. I think we can get in. We should be able to get into the hundreds. A sub 100, I think. It's just going to depend where. I mean, for example, we've got someone here, so someone on the same points. They're at 10k ahead of us. We're not going to beat them, but for people that are 10. The beautiful flute music. Actually, it's not. That isn't a flute. It's a recorder. I'm doing a disservice to the flute. It's called F1 flute theme song, but that's definitely a recorder playing. Hey, Boscanari, how you doing? Welcome in. Yes, I should be able to beat these guys, I reckon, with the 10, or get very close to them. Which they're going to push me up into the 70s, which would be nice. Not bad. I mean, not bad considering there's 12,000 people in this bracket alone. So, but saying that, Mexico, not my best track. And I'm trying to think. I think I've raced around here on the new game. I have to see. I need to check for a setup, perhaps, or find what a decent one. Vegas. I don't think I've raced around Vegas on the new game at all yet. Liked it on the old game. Liked it on F1 23. Abu Dhabi haven't raced around here either on the new game, but again, a good track in F1 2023. So we'll see. Let's see how we do though. Yeah, setup ready in case we have one. Might have one from Mexico actually. Might be Vegas and Abu Dhabi that we need setups for. But let's see how we doing. Let's pause things for a sec there. Almost there. Yes, we're almost alongside our rival Fernando Alonso because we just need one additional point, I think, to... In fact, we're already above. Oh, we need to achieve 93 to win, and I think we're quite close to that now. Still not on CD. I know. I checked yesterday. But I don't get it. From what I understand, the game sales have not been great. I would have thought that, yeah, it would have been on CD keys by now, or they might have done a small price discount, even just for like a weekend or like a race weekend. I mean, they could do it this weekend, right? They could put it on sale, give it like a 5% discount or something for this weekend. It's the first weekend of a triple header in Spain. Yeah, why not? But I don't know. It just seems a bit weird because, you know, this is now almost a month since launch. It's getting a bit weird, but hey ho. Right, what goals can we do? Finish better position than a teammate in qualifying, include sprint qualifying. Yes. Can do that. Complete 5-lap practice sessions. In-laps and out-laps do not count. It's fine. Lift and coast for 30 seconds. There we go. During a race weekend. Practice complete a lap using 2 different sets of tyres. You can probably do that one. Put the race strategy program and 8 championship points. Let's do that one. Cool. R&D? That's what I'm trying to say. Not Oh, cool, and that'll be ready before Mexico as well. Lovely. How are our parts doing? So we've had to change. Oh, that's fine. Because in theory we're going to be done at the end of this episode run, so it's not going to matter. So we've got 4%. Got a brand new engine. ICE pretty much in there. MGK is fine. MGUH is okay. Energy store's fine. Oh, it's fine. Control on it. I can't speak now. Control electronics is fine. It's brand new. And so it's good. To be fair, we're going to be fine. I don't think we're going to need to change anything unnecessarily or cause any problems there. It's fine. Carry on. What I was going to do is...
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Of course, it's a season break. Yeah. Anything we can build? Yes, we can. Let's put this in because it'll be ready just after Mexico then as well. Turn my fan on before it gets too hot in here as well. It's real warm today. Real warm. Really warm yesterday as well. I got a little bit caught out. I was went down to our company's office down in Bournemouth yesterday, and it was lovely. It was lovely and warm. Lovely breeze coming in off the sea as well. But when I woke up in the morning and was kind of leaving the house to go and get my train, it was quite overcast and cloudy. And to be fair, most days if I'm going outside, even if it's overcast and cloudy, I put a bit of sun cream on my head just to protect the old one. And I completely forgot yesterday morning. And then we went out for lunch yesterday with my team, and yeah, it was lovely and sunny. And we sat outside, and I knew I was probably gonna catch the sun a little bit, but a little red today. Nothing, fortunately, nothing painful. But yeah, we'll be wearing plenty of sun cream and my hat out over the weekend. Right, the race, sunny. The qualifying, sunny. Lots of farts. All done. Lovely stuff. Right, let's see. Have we got... Yeah, plenty of stuff there. Let's hop out. Go to the right tab. Go to session. Go to track. Let's Let's learn the track a little bit.
It may only be Friday, but the carnival atmosphere...
Let's go Carnival. Right. Do we have a setup? I think we do for Mexico. Let's find out.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
We do have one, so we need one for Vegas next. Let's do one of those. I think I might need some new gloves soon. The gloves have seen better days. They're starting to look really worn. I need to give my wheel a little bit of a kind of like clean and a brush back, because had I thought about things really, I wouldn't have bothered getting the one with the Alcantara grips on. I'd have gone for the rubber. It doesn't matter about the rubber wearing and gloves either. And I could have not worn gloves, but the Alcantara is looking a little sorry for itself, but I can sort that. Hey ho. Right, let's do the track acclimatization first. That's on hard. Race strategy will be on medium. Perfect. So we'll be able to do almost straight away. Cool. Yeah, we'll do it as flying lap as well. Right, have I got my pedals plugged in? That was the problem the other day. I think the pedals are plugged in. Find out.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fine, need. Oh, brake sooner. Always the first. Let's wind that back. Always need to be easy on the brake. Easy on the brakes, I think. Or firmer initially, then come off quicker. And what do new clubs need? A new wheel? No, definitely don't need a new wheel. I'm very happy with this wheel.
Okay, DRS zone coming up. Get ready to
oh
open
Christ, what am I doing? Let's wind that back. No. Wheel is perfect as it is. Very happy with wheel as it is. Need to now, if anything, I need to save money for the eventual racing weight. Ugh. I can't say my arse properly today. Racing rig. That's what I need to save up for. Either I need to commit and get a fold out one, like Haxo's got. Oh, okay. Go down the steering. Or need to just save some money away for when we've got space in our own house and my office / gaming room, and I can put in a dedicated rig. Oh come on! I'm losing ground there. Join me. I know. I really want to. I do really want to. Does it mean I can leave the wheel up in place? Brake harder.
I can't. It's broken. It's broken.
Need to get that corner right. The only corner I think he's struggling with. 3 monthly payments of 55 from very. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Hey, Demon, how you doing? A bit earlier. There we are. Better in a straight line. And I can let it run out a bit more. Carry a bit more speed through. Ooh, that's going to end up T-bone. Jesus. Okay, from one day not playing, I can't keep the car straight. Get there. Lovely. Yeah, good, thank you. Happy it's Friday. Ready for the weekend. Got yeah, we're off to a cheese and chili festival tomorrow, which will be good fun. Might regret it later, but we'll see. And then it's the F1 on Sunday, so yeah, good weekend ahead. Didn't need to downshift that. What about everyone else? Anyone else got plans for the weekend? And I went far too late on the brakes again there. Jesus. Where was I on the corner? There it is. Yeah, so I should have hit the brakes hit just before the 100-meter board. Yeah. Probably could have made it if I'd put right off the right. Yeah, fourth gear's probably better. Try and hit that corner a bit tighter. Oh, that post. It's the setup. It's a little bit squirmy for that. Check it in a minute. See if we can get a better lap in. Too much speed there. Okay, well, other than turn 1. Right so far. Back end bodies, I wonder if I need to pump the brake bias back a little bit.
We don't think it's going to stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment, so watch
Rain?
out.
Oh, to be fair, I didn't check the weather for the practice programs. I only checked it for qualifying in the race, but oh, very wide. Take that back, see if we can do this corner as well. Yeah, so it can be later if we want to. But just have to be easy on the turning, keep it straight.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent
Turn to garage.
data with that run, so come on
time
back
to
to the
check if
garage
this
and I can
setup, I
take you
think.
through the numbers.
Just see. How did we do? Only got 5 out of 5, so take that. Excuse me, rain is coming. Okay, so we'll do the race strategy next. Let's just check the setup. So, for Monaco, Mexico. Okay, onto this and have a look. Right. So, aero, we're looking at. Okay, so yeah, can run higher there, lower on the rear. A bit more downforce through the corners. Ooh, got a tweet. The next update for F1 24 drops on Monday, addressing a whole wide range of issues. The Scuderia Ferrari is also getting a new look. Let's have a little look. Some patch notes here, 1.5. Update Scuderia. Oh yeah, because it's got the HP, the Packard branding livery. Yeah, driver seats. AI will now use ERS more effectively to encourage overtaking and build gaps to one another. Change the UI colour of the Haas and the VZ Cash App Red Bull teams. Who thought that was a good idea to let it be named that? Improvements have been made to make simulated AI times more consistent with on-track times. The Logitech G93 will now have force feedback no matter when it's connected to an Xbox Series X. Okay, cool. Added support for the Moser Racing R3 wheel. Added support for the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 wheel. Flattened out a bump on the surface at Catalonia, turn 13. Other changes. Slightly increased the amount of brake pressure needed before ERS stops deploying to help people with controller and pedal problems. Fix small amount of flickering which had occurred during driver career introduction cutscene. Fix a rare issue where the player could become stuck during a secret meeting and unable to progress their driver career. I have seen a couple of people have that issue, so that sounds good for them. At the end of driver career season, there is now a wider variety of expected recognition values when comparing potential new teams. That's good. Fixed a rare issue in my team where the player was stuck due to their timeline failing to advance. Okay. Fixed an issue in my team where free agents on the driver market screen would appear with a badge that responds to the team's name. Other career, what other changes we got? Anything else of note? A couple of odd bug fixes. Ah, good. Average lap time dynamic objectives will no longer include the outlap after a pit stop. Yeah. Hey, the customized OSD screen will now default to the current layout based on the race session you're in. That may fix the issue I have in practice sessions with the UI being over the place and me not being able to change it. Maybe. So that could be quite a nice improvement. Okay, well, there's some nice little changes and tweaks in there. Fingers crossed. Right, let's go back to sorting out this setup then. Right, yeah, the setup that I was running before was really different. I think this was a setup though that I used pre-handling patch, so maybe that's why. They've got this set with just a very tiny rear toe in. Suspension 41.5, 21, 17 at the rear, and then ride height 21, 55. Okay, brakes 153. Yeah, and then we'll put all of these up. They say nothing on the rear, but time trial we want the lowest amount of wear really. Okay, well let's save. Did I overwrite my save? Let's save it as another. We'll just call it Mexico 2 for the time being. We'll always delete the other one. Cool. So that's saved in. Let's get out, do a race strategy on the mediums. See how we do. So it should be about maybe a second and a half faster on the mediums anyway. Oh, that's rain. Okay, maybe we won't be.
Laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Again, it still feels like it's stepping out a lot. Weather report.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Thanks, Sergeant. My corner, though. Oh, yeah, the rain's coming. It's slippy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. So our time of 1:23 because of the rain and slippy track. Okay. Oh! Keep it out the wall. probably stay out for another lap, but Carfield doesn't feel quite as twitchy in the corners with this setup, so that's good. But yeah, the rain coming out is not ideal to get a true sense of time. Never mind, let's do the subjective. We'll park things up. Not really using much ERS either, so. Oh, doesn't want to grip. Down, please. Cool. We're definitely good in the last corner. Saving time there. Each go round, which is good. Come on, Joey, don't slow us up. We lost a bit of front wing. Maybe a little bit. Wide there. Oh, she's twitchy. I really can't put the power down there. I think it'll just make our delta, I think. I'm sure that's the rears looking at. You seem to get good traction out the last corner, though. That helps. Very deep. I think we've already got the target points we wanted here, but oh, yep, keep it out of the barriers. Let's go back to the garage. We've done what we need to do here. Oh. And yeah, I mean, where would look better there because we were kind of lifting off a bit, but that's fine. Okay, we can probably do ERS management. What's the weather like? Is it? Okay, looks like it might be okay. Well then, in that case, let's do ERS management. We'll take a set us off. Hopefully the rain will have cleared by the time we get down onto that.
Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on.
Weather report. Weather report.
Radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I'm going to try and do it fast enough after this one. Never mind. Oh, I'm on the grass.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Should be able to make it the time we need. Going too wide. Almost pin it. Bloody hell. Okay, yeah, it's definitely gotten worse. Oh! Yeah, it's a slip and slide. Okay, might not make it on this lap. Might have to do another one. Yeah, yeah. Might just have to use some ERS to get us going. It kind of makes sense why there'd be a bit more grip there because the tunnel's there. Well, we hit all the development boost objectives at least, so that's fine. Oh, far too much. Just can't slow the car down in the wet. On these tires at least. That was just at the last bit here. Get all on lap 3. Illuminate. Evidence why you don't use dry tyres in the wet. Excellent, I just disabled DRS as well. Which means it's 2 wet on circuit. Considered 2 wet on circuit. Where was that at the start of the lap, eh? Right, easy around here. Lift off a little bit, not too much. Put down a bit of ERS burn to get us to the end. Try and save a bit more. Lost it right at the end. Oh!
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get...
No, we didn't. Headphones break, so I have no audio. We'll leave a lurk. Right. No worries, Scottish. Thanks for lurking.
Well, program over, but that wasn't much.
Yeah, well, we'll have to try that again in
Helped us, I'm
the dry.
afraid.
Then
need
we'll
to
be
run it
alright.
again.
Let's see. Have we got enough time to wait a smidge for the rain to pass? No. We don't. That's fine. What was the overall timings? We're alright. It's F1, I can imagine most of the... Very true. Very true. Just the occasional...
Practice session that was, but the fun...
Okay, well, we were 2 seconds a lap quicker than the car behind, so we think we're going to be fine in terms of general pace. Let's skip through to qualifying. I think this other setup is better. So I'm not fussed. Oh, have we done it all? I think we've done all the practice programs. Well, we haven't actually completed that one. That's the only one we need to do. There we go. Add up one more. Bloody hot. There we go. Right, then we can skip on to quali. We drive for quali, drive for race. We'll be okay. Now, how far off are we of going to rate over a rating of 93? That's what we need to be. Fernando. Oh, we're close. Okay. Yeah, this race weekend we should get it. Should get it done.
What an atmosphere we've got.
An atmosphere indeed, Crofty. Let's see. Are we on the E setup? Yes, we are. Okay. Shame it's not the glorious noise of the late 80s that I know. Bring back the V12s. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, okay, I need to brake. The corner. That would help. Definitely brake later on these sloughs on a dry track price. I don't need to brake that much though. I need to brake to the point that the car actually stops, but never mind. I think we're still well ahead. Well, when you get that flow through those corners, right, it feels lovely. Lovely, nice and tight there. There you go. I reckon I could get another second and a half of that probably quite easily. With a bit more practice, but that setup feels good. I think I was a 115. I think the good time around here is low 114s, high 13s probably. That's fine. We'll be in a good spot for the race. How far out are we? Only a little bit ahead of Verstappen and Norris, very close behind him. In fact, literally separated by what, 1,000? Yeah. Very close for them. Sainz, yeah, kind of a bit of a disappointing result really for him. Back a ways down. Fernando Alonso there having a good race there in 4th. Good quali. Mercedes both 8th and 9th. We'll have to keep an eye on where they set out. But for us here and now, that should give us again another great opportunity to drive away at the start and yeah, build a gap in the 5 laps again. And we're 93, so we will have done our objective for beating Fernando Alonso to move forward there in our rivalry, which is good. And we've jumped up the leaderboard a little bit we're sub 200th now, and I think with this one we should be able to get close to the 100, get decent points. Yeah, all good. Let's have a good race. Right, I'm going to try and do tend to get quite a bit of VRS saved through here, especially in kind of the latter part of Sector 1, bit of Sector 2, and towards the end of Sector 3, going into the It's kind of high braking zone corners, so we'll be able to recoup a bit there. I think we'll do the first lap medium and manual deployment, and then we'll probably switch to the lap mode for the remainder of the race. Try and build as much of a gap to the car behind. Those all important extra points, because points mean prizes.
And alongside me in the commentary.
We'll never know who's alongside you in the commentary box, Crofty. Sorry. You know it's hot, do you? I'm the one in the cart. Wasn't the best start. Lost out a spot to Verstappen. Alonso, though, has had a cracking start on Norris. He's going to pull alongside. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1. Almost 4 wide with the McLaren. Or Alonso getting a bit shaky under braking. We'll have a look at that first corner in a minute, because that probably looked quite tasty. Yeah, it does. So here we go. We've got 3 wide going into the corner, and then Norris just keeping an eye in and actually alongside us here. I don't know if maybe we did touch briefly on Norris on the inside, but they all got slowed up because Max gets pinched on the inside curve basically by Alonso and Norris. To be fair, we managed to win out there. In fact, Verstappen going backwards. So good news for us and getting very squirmy there. Let's have a look from a wider angle. Was there contact between us and the McLaren? I don't think there was, actually. No, we saw. So Alonso actually squirmy under brakes. Takes I'd say it's a middle of the road line. But yeah, squirmy under brakes. Has to kind of dip out. We move to avoid him, and everyone moves for us as well, which is good. How close does the McLaren get? There was almost a gap. There's almost a gap there on the right-hand side. I think you'd have had what happened in last year's Mexico Grand Prix, though, where Perez was it Sainz into the back of Perez? I think it was, because they were trying a very similar maneuver, just 2 cars into that one corner on the same line just wouldn't have worked. So AI doing a good favour there. I mean, Verstappen kind of. I mean, I guess he had probably a bit too much under braking to really make the move, and probably worried about. I mean, in real life, you'd be worried about the Aston Martin in front braking too hard and cutting across you, and the cars. He might know that there's one extra car to his left. Probably doesn't know that I'm right out on the outside, and then I think just cutting it as a probably a bit of a safety measure, just to make sure he doesn't collect anyone and no one else collects him. But yeah. What's my favourite F1 theme? Or in terms of like the theme tune? I very much like the I very much like the current theme. I should know the name of it. Is it by Brian Tyler? Something along those lines, I think. I think it's a Brian. The chain was very good. I did enjoy that. And the animations for that were quite funny. It always sticks with me. Jensen Button's kind of like little spin that he does in that to the camera always stuck with me. But the chain was good. But I do like the modern era theme. I think that is good. Wasn't a fan of the, because I think there was one in between that and the current one, wasn't there, which was like a bit more like almost like techno-ish, I think. Didn't enjoy that one. Quite. I think at the moment it's the current modern classic. Let's call it that. Right, we've got a good gap to Norris behind. We need to catch up on Alonso and then disappear out in front. I think should be fine. Just need to stop watching the back of his car quite so closely and focus on my track markers. Just going to make me go the long way around. He's going to push me out wide. Okay, and he's going to come on one side, left of space. Space there as well. Okay, well, we're through. We've got a great exit out the final corner. Right. I'll drop DRS, build it back up, and then do a hot lap. Try and really push away. Fighting behind nicely, which is good. Bit too wide there still. I need to try and tighten up that line through turn 2. But we've got good pace. Drive away from the AI. Turning far too early there. Can definitely put a bit more on the brakes. Don't need as much there. I need to come out wider there so I can swing the car around, carry a bit more momentum. Car on the track. God, you can actually take this flat now. In last year's game, you definitely had to lift. To be honest, might need to lift there if I was doing a longer race session and had a bit more fuel in the car. Right, see what we can do on hot lap all the way through now.
Okay, Charles, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
See, annoyingly, I wish they'd look at, like, so these in-game objectives that we're getting now. That's better, and then tighten up that one. Didn't need 5th gear there, but never mind. Ran a bit wide. That objective's come up after I've crossed the line and after I've set a 1:17.5. It's now asked me for an average lap time of a 1:18.516. Is that saying basically that I could slow down by a whole second? Possibly. We've got the pace, but equally it'd be nice if those were a bit more dynamic. You know, take into account what was his last lap time then, because clearly I can go faster. But maybe that's the wording of it. You know, it's achieve a lap time of that. It sounds it's not like achieve an average lap time. So it'd be cool if it maybe took that into account, rather than just saying, well, the lap time we expect here, squiffy through there, is this. So as long as you average it, it's fine.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work.
Hey, Timmy, how you doing?
That's why I love working with you.
How's your Friday been? Well, thanks, Mark. That's kind. Right, well, we're absolutely dropping the rest of the field, which is great. That's better. Car's looking good. Rear's slightly more worn, but that's alright. Yeah, we should be able to get up to about 8 seconds gap, I reckon, at least, by the end of the race. Should give us good points. Good, thanks, just picked up my suit. Ah, excellent. Good, good, good. We're doing alright, thank you. Yeah. Been a good Friday. Looking forward to the weekend now. Off to a cheese and chili festival tomorrow, which will be good fun with friends. With some good food and drink, and then it's the F1 on Sunday, so good weekend all round. What about you, Tommy? Have you got much planned for the weekend? Is anyone diving into the new Elden Ring DLC? Little lift there. Good breath. Don't think we're going to get to 8 seconds on Norris, who's now overtaken the rest of the field behind him, but we might get 7. Whoa. Late the brakes there. Tidy it up. That's not slide in the last corner, please. Woo. Well, that's alright. We had a decent margin. Decent margin.
Yes, we got it. At least. Good job, guys. Good race. Really good race.
And so the celebrations begin, and well-earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion.
They played on Ring, but got a friend stuff.
Leclerc
Oh,
to
lovely.
the line,
Good, good,
to the
good.
checkered flag. It's King Charles today. He wins.
And 10 wins in a row, Crofty. I mean, what can we say about this driver's dominance
10 wins
this
in a row,
season so far?
Yeah,
They've
well, we'll
set
take
the
that.
benchmark high for all drivers trying to beat going forwards. Are we going to be talking about 11 wins in a row next time out? We probably will be.
Yes, we are, probably. Anyways, Ant. Davis.
Here come our winners. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
So yeah, got a good margin to the fastest lap, good margin to P2 as well. Lovely stuff. Poor old Alonso. Looks devastated that we've beaten him in our rivalry. There, Alonso. Your time will come. Oh, Christ, that's a massive update for Vegas. Oh. Good. Hey, he's got another 13.6k points. So actually, we're into the top 100. 82nd at the moment. Lovely stuff. Good. Like to see. Right, on to the next one. So we've got Vegas. Vegas is next. 140 points. 150 points, sorry. So we'll probably be coming up close to, I guess, the 50, around the 50s. Maybe. Depends how well we do. Either 50s or 60s, I reckon, for this race. And then... and we're in pretty good stead there because the cars ahead, the players ahead of us have done... Most have done an extra 2 rounds. We should be able to jump quite high up doing these 3. Should be good. Just these last 2 rounds. Right, let's grab a... We definitely need a setup for Vegas, I think. It's counterintuitive, isn't it? We definitely need a setup for Vegas, I think. I'm confident. I'm I'm relatively confident that we need one. Let's check. Pass at risk. Cool. This is to adapt it next is car model though, right? Yeah. I'll just do that. How's the car looking in terms of parts? 18% wear, 80% wear, 52. So we could look at changing that out. Maybe for the last race, we'll change everything out at the start of practice just to give us the best possible. There's no harm in doing it, other than the control box electronics. Anything we've got spares of. So Control box and energy store we won't change, but everything else it might as well. I don't know if that'll have an impact on, or maybe we should. I don't know if that'll have an impact on our overall XP, but keep tires below 2 sessions. We can try 120 in 2 sessions. I don't know if we will do that. We'll see. I just don't think we're going to get a chance to do the 5 laps with 2 different engine components. I'm not going to want to change them really. Commit up these 2 different car setups. I can adjust up for more than that we can do. Got a nice long back straight. Achieve 5 pole sectors. 5 pole sectors during a race weekend. We should be able to do that. No problem. In fact, can we do both? No. This one. Crash test any tires above 30% wet. No. Receive fewer than corner. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Good, good, good. Okay. Allons-y.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Good, good, good. Have some more points. We can see if there's anything further to put into our... No, we won't. We'll do it on this next screen. It's fine. All of them at night. I'm hoping that's night and therefore in the dry. But yeah, looks alright. Development curve-wise, we are... Well, performance-wise, we are well above everyone else. Yeah, in terms of performance, that's good. No one's been able to touch us. Lovely stuff. Right. Oh, Christ, look at that. Almost, yeah, pretty much in line with the report. And Aston Martin having an absolute stunner, and McLaren not far behind. Very, very close at the top in this season, apparently. Right, let's go ahead and do this. We'll get a setup on the car, and then, yeah,
Plenty of setups
go around
to
Vegas,
test, plenty
baby.
of lap time to find
Avoid the Elvis impersonators. Organization, good, we do. That's up.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay.
Yeah,
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Cool. Right, aero is 13 on the front, 0 on the rear, apparently, so that could be interesting. Be a bit slidey. 55 for the on-diff, 50 for the off, 60 engine braking, and then I'm assuming this will all be left, which it is. Ah, okay, I can see the suspension geometry is... Sorry, the suspension is, yeah, tracting this. So it's a very soft rear end, so it shouldn't be... It should hopefully counteract the fact that we have very low downforce on the rear. That will help with our top speed. And then again, counteracted a little bit by a firmer rear anti-roll bar. And then front ride height, we're going 23 on the front and 60 on the rear. More of a wedge time around. Right, and then 154. And tyres all the way to the right. Lovely. Let's see how this is out on track. Definitely needs to be a just slide all the way across. Press 2 buttons at once to make it slide all the way. Right. There's the keyboard. Vegas. There we go. Okay. Let's do the track acclimatization. Get some lap times in.
try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score. You'll need to deploy your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Oh god, is it just me? Is the game lagging? I feel like it's the game lagging. Back a bit. I take control. Yeah. I don't know if it's just this track that is really laggy. Let's sort that out. What's going on here? Whole thing looked laggy. Last time I had this, it was because by turning frame gen off. Frame gen went a bit weird. As it crashed. Almost. I don't think it needs to be on DLAA though. Probably pumping out a bit too much. Let's do somewhere in the middle. Let's go for quality maybe. Video mode looks better, and I don't know if the graphics card was just having a funny vibe, but let's see. That looks better. That's smoother. Need to brake a little bit earlier.
Zone coming up, get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Bit of a weird line through there, but I think I'd have swung out quite so wide. Let's try and tuck in a bit tight for that. Where were we? Yeah, any brake bit earlier, where did we brake? Yeah, any brake close to the 100 meter walk. Oh, yeah, need to actually brake though. Woo! Oh, yeah, we just... Hey, Lionheart. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Neurosis. Thank you very much for the raid. We are playing F1. Indeed, indeed. Hey, Dave and Sylvian, how you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you very much for all the follows. Shep. Indiana, thank you very much for the follows. Much appreciated. How's everyone doing? How was Lionheart's stream? Little man says hello. Well, hello back, little man. Welcome on in. I'm gonna get around this corner. There we go. Whoa. Yeah, we'll wind it back. Just trying to learn the track at Vegas. Vegas, baby. Neo's Live for Game. Thank you very much for the follow as well. I think the alerts are all playing catch up from the raid. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming on in. How's everyone's Friday been? Everyone doing all right? We need to break super early there. Does not like slow speed corners. Luckily, not a lot of corners at Vegas compared. Yeah, exactly. We're all good. Once we get onto the back straight, we're nice and fine. Doing good, good. Glad to hear it. Could get a good top speed here. The DRS open maybe 109, 110. 112 with a bit of DRS assistance. Little kiss of the wall there, but I can probably plant my foot a little bit cleaner there. Oh, the reverb, the echo on the circuit here is interesting. Need to brake more. Yay! I love that sound. Oh, another follow, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Right, brake. Still didn't brake hard enough. Oh. I'm looking forward to the patch on Monday. Now they've said that there's going to be ability to tweak the UI properly in Manager. This UI in front of me is making it really difficult to spot the braking points. I can't seem to edit it. Ooh, a little look up there, but getting about as close to the wall as we want to be. Oh, look up there. Wind things back. Rosis, thank you very much for tier 1 sub for 5 months. Thank you. Now, can I drive the track without the blue box? Yeah, I'm only doing this as the I'm only doing this for the practice program. To be fair, it's easier without them because I'm only having to try and I'm driving probably different lines than I would actually in the race to do this, but we'll be fine hopefully once we get onto another practice program where we don't have the gates and there's less UI to cloud my vision. Didn't know Lion had a twin? Ah, okay, well there you are. Welcome on in. Ooh, a little look up there. Need second gear there to slow it right down. Sometimes when people say that, and this isn't, I don't mind at all, and nor should Lionheart mention things, but it does make me think, like, does he not talk about me? I don't know why he would talk about me on stream, but it is always funny. When we were doing the stream takeovers earlier in the year when he was on paternity leave, it's always nice when people come in and realise, you know, it takes a minute before they realise that I'm not him, but it's quite funny. Norris in front. Watching FP2 on my monitor, near the monitor right now. Oh, excellent. Who's topping the timesheets then on FP2 at the moment? Oh, Norris, if you could get out of my way, that'd be great. Past him. Little slide to correct, but we want the point, so we'll see. Who have we got? Voice and beard gives it away. Thank you, Norris. I like to think we do sound a bit different, and the beard at the moment is quite a bit different. I need to trim it back a bit, tidy it up a bit. There's a clear difference. To be fair, some of you have been watching for an awful lot longer and probably grown much more accustomed. To be fair. And again, if you never realised, you know, you'd be caught out all the same. Plus, he's got a cold at the moment, so you know he sounds a bit different anyway, right? Who have we got? We've got Hamilton, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Verstappen right now. Ooh, 11 minutes left though, so still quality pace. Yeah. But where's Russell? Only seen one of you topless yet, and thank God it's not me. Yeah, you can just hold Lionheart accountable to that one. Thanks. Going too fast, not paying attention. I was about to ask if you and Lion were siblings until I saw you're about. Ah, okay, yeah. Slow it right down. There we go. How is that a red? We hit it. Probably need to come more to the inside there. Yeah, when I was writing that, I thought it would be the kindest thing to do, to kind of give people a heads up that if they came across this page, one, not to think that I was like a spam bot or like impersonating Lionheart either, because somebody's accused me of that in the past. Like, oh, you're just impersonating something. It's like an AI bot or something like that, like a deep fake. I'm like, no. I mean, as much as Lionheart would love that, I'm sure that would be a boost to his ego to think that there'd be an AI or deepfake bot out there of himself. No, it's just me, his identical twin brother. As close as you can get to well, literally the closest thing possible to a clone right now, right?
Okay, test complete, and that was a really
There we go, that was better.
good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
There are a few people who thought I was lying. Well, when you did the takeover streams, Haxo. Stop it, Lars. Stop it. The better looking clinical as well. Can confirm he's real. Yeah, exactly. Time he's met me in real life. Fine. I'm a real boy. I think those were YouTube only. Oh, okay. Yeah, from the takeovers. Cool. Yeah. Would not surprise me. Let's do a racetrack, and we'll save the quality to the last until we get on top of that. But yeah, for anyone that's coming in and has no clue on what we're doing here in F1, we're doing a thing called Challenge Career. So one of the new features in this year's game is that there's not only a career mode, like a standard career mode where you take over the seat of of a driver in Formula 1 at a team of your choice, alongside my team, and 2-player career mode. There's also a thing called Challenge Career. So basically I think it's going to be every month is what they're going to be aiming for. A little deep there. Every month there's going to be a different driver kind of and team focus that you then get. I believe they're going to try to do 4 rounds for each driver, but there'll be 4 rounds containing 3 races each, and you'll be competing in single player mode, but on a leaderboard against other people for your difficulty division. And depending on your performance in the race, we'll award you prizes, and as we all know, points. Well, points do in fact mean prizes. Didn't break enough there. I missed a gear. So this time around we are, in fact this is the last kind of episode they're calling them. So each episode has 3 races in. This is the last episode that we'll be racing with Charles Leclerc, one of the Ferrari drivers, and then next month will be Challenge Career Mode with Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso. Try it all over again. Don't know how much longer your hair lasts. Well, Haxo, join us. Become one of the eggheads. One of us. And then just grow out a beard, and it's all good. Absolutely fine. Haven't played an F1 game since F1 2018. I'll read the rest of that in a minute, and I'm not trying to go around the corner. Oh, tank slapper. Lost the rear end going around there. I've been playing the F1 Manager games. Yeah. I played the first year's F1 Manager, so what, F1 Manager 22? I thoroughly enjoyed that, and was hoping for like a good building blocks, you know, to be a good basis for the next game to be built on top of. But just didn't feel like they added enough to F1 23 compared to the previous year. So, but F1 Manager 24 has my team in it, so I will be picking that up and doing a my team playthrough on there, like I'm doing on the F1 game. So I think that will be really good fun to manage my own team in F1 Manager and do it that way around. So that sounds like good fun. Have I switched places with my brother to mess with Cup Up? When he was very young, he did get confused, bless him. Now he 9 times out of 10, he knows the difference and he doesn't get confused by us anymore, so we can't really do that. But we've obviously got Brohart now to confuse as he grows up, so it's fine. Get to do it all over again. Bit too much time taken up there. Better. Get closer to the wall. Can't really grow a beard. It'll happen. It'll happen. Believe in the beard. I'll lend you some of my beard. It's fine. I'll ask the barber next time to put some in a Ziploc bag. Although I think Lionheart did that once. Why? Hopefully not for nefarious purposes, but you know, never know. Yeah, I didn't get 23, but I think I'll get 24 with a custom team. And it's cheaper. Yeah, exactly. So I think I think Frontier have kind of learned. They've, you know, read the room, understood what people want to get out of it, and everything else, which, you know, is good. Yeah, I like it. I think it should be another good game. And I'm sure F1 23 was good, but it just wasn't enough of a building block on 22. I mean, and that's the same that can be said about these F1 racing games as well. Sometimes there's just not enough. Sometimes there's just... Oop, I want to go back to the garage. We've done the minimum requirement, what we need. Sometimes it's just not enough change year on year. But hey-ho. Right, so tyre wear is good around here, so probably could be pushing harder in some of the corners on the grip, which is good. Beard transplant? Hey, yeah, it could work. It could work. Similar, hair's quite thin, and now it's turning grey. See, I'd love like a full-on grey beard. I think I could rock that. But you know, I'm gonna have to wait for that. I think I have to wait to age into that. But that's fine. That's fine. One day. Something to work towards, right? Right, let's see what our quali pace is like around here. The engine up into hot lap as well.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
We can do. Yeah, a bit too much there. What it might be. Run it back. There we go. Speed. See, this block here, not being funny, it's in the way. I want it gone. Too low on the UI. Out of my way, Gasly. Breaking point there. Thanks, UI. Okay, can definitely do better than that, but fine. We'll be alright when it goes to quali and get the UI out of the way. You know, this is Drift F1. Yeah, exactly, yeah. F1 Drift. Oh, a little bit there as well. A bit squirmy. But fine. Everything is fine. Right, DRS, come on. Speed! Got the braking zone. No. Locked up. Yeah, it's awful. And do you know what? The most annoying thing is that in previous games, all you do is you'd come down and you go to settings, and you'd go to on-screen display, customize, and you'd be able to change it all. But for some reason, in this year's game, I'm sure historically we've been able to do this, but in this year's game, I can't switch from like race or quali or practice UI to get rid of it or to move it out of the way. I can do all the race UI stuff. I can't change, and I'm sure in previous games you could move it. I have seen the patch notes for patch 1.5, which comes out on Monday. Yeah, just announced it today, and there is a note in there about correlating the OSD customization screen to the current session type that you're in. So I'm hoping that is the fix that I'm looking for, because I can't see it here. Like, there's an options for the currently selected block. There's filters, but it's only going between normal and pits, and because I'm assuming it's in like race mode, and I want it to go to practice mode. It's bonkers. Like, it needs to go up at like 5-10 centimeters almost to get out of my way so I can spot the braking points on the track. But bonkers. Never mind. Can't grow a beard because of my job, and I don't think I could physically. That's fair enough. Again, like I'm lucky that I don't have those kind of any restrictions and such like that, other than the disapproval of my mother. Fortunately, my partner Millie quite likes the beard, and I personally feel like because I've got no hair up on top, or because it's very, very thin, if I do let it grow out, so I keep it shaved nice and short most of the time. If I shave the beard off, I would look, well, as you've seen from Lionheart when he shaved his all off for charity, I just look like an egg, and I feel there's quite a notorious vibe about that, and like that's not to for me, for my face shape as well. It's not to say that anyone who is completely bald and doesn't have a beard looks nefarious as well. But for me personally, I looking at what Lionheart looked like that, it looked weird. I couldn't do it. So no, I'm glad I can have the beard. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I had quite dark brown hair, and this is obviously quite a gingery orangey brown beard. It probably looks a bit darker in the lighting at the moment, but it in the sunlight, especially in the summer, it does lighten up quite substantially. I do have the occasional like perfectly white hair go through it, and I'm again. I think, well, a striking white beard. Look just that striking. So maybe one day I can go for a beard, full white beard look. We'll see. FPG ended. Hamilton's Sainz Norris. Excellent. How? What was the gap? If you don't mind me asking, in terms of times between Hamilton, Sainz, and Norris. Too much curve there. But never mind. In quali, I should be aiming for like a low 132, 131 maybe.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so
Yeah, that's fine.
come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
0.022 and then 0.0. Excellent. Good. Okay, cool. So they're all. And was that all the same tyre compound as well? Sorry, getting live text feed of Formula One. Don't mind me. How are we to everyone else? Yeah, all soft. Cool. Okay. Well, that's good, because I mean, I don't know. Lewis has been downplaying it. The rest of Mercedes and George especially, the rest of the team seem to be quite hyped up on the fact that the last two races now, their simulation data has been lining up very accurately with how the car's performing and the new couple of the last couple of upgrades, the front wing that they had for George and Monaco, and the upgrades they brought to Canada, and the new floor that they brought, I believe, to Spain, could be quite a significant move forward. I think Lewis erring on the side of caution, which is fair enough. I think, he's been promised or told the last, 3 years really that the car's going to be making improvements, right? So, in the nicest possible way, George has been used to, from his time at Williams, driving a much slower car and then seeing, substantial shifts forward with upgrades. So that, suits his style and driving performance probably a lot better than Lewis's. Verstappen was 0.24 back. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, again, ultimately, I don't want any one team to just immediately jump to the front or by, any large margin. I just want to see a lot closer racing. So if the teams are all very close at the front, even if Verstappen's still in front, but the likes of Norris and Sainz and Leclerc and George and Lewis are all close behind, great, because it suddenly means you've got 4 teams fighting for the win as opposed to one team or just 2 teams and another one hoping for a bit of luck. 28 degrees and sunny at the moment, so it should be a hot track. Yeah. So high, probably the highest deg you're going to see, but also probably on the out lap or on the fast hot lap. If they've managed the tyres correctly on the hot lap, probably the grippiest it's going to be as well. Which is good going. Top 15 were all within 1 second, so that's promising. Yeah. Top 16. Yeah, so we've definitely seen that overall margin shrink this year, which is, again, really promising.
Exceptional weekend of Formula 1.
How much faster were we then? So 1.5 seconds faster than Fernando there. And again, I reckon there's probably half a second easily to find on that soft tyre for me at the moment. To go into the 132s. I reckon with practice I could get into the 131s. Probably the 130s. If all works out. Okay, and I'm sure the fastest times here are probably ridiculous. Probably 127s or 28s or something like that. Or maybe even lower, I don't know. That's fine. We're not chasing the fastest in the world. We're just trying to beat the AI. And have fun doing it. Quality pace all good. Track time, I should do this. But I'm looking forward to Spain. I like Spain. I think it's a really, really, really good track. Really nice track. Good fun to drive. And ultimately often leads to some close fights, good overtaking opportunities. You've got that nice long stretch where the DRS and ERS will have significant benefit for the car behind. So fingers crossed for a good quali session tomorrow and then a good race on Sunday. I need to add that sound alert of that person just shouting, Charles Leclerc! 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 Something I hear quite a lot at the moment on social media. Just like a background sound on TikTok or videos and things. Which makes me laugh. Right. Okay. So, one-shot quali. And then we'll quickly take a little brief pit stop of our own. Do the race. And then we'll try and squeeze in Abu Dhabi today. It'd be good to finish off this session, this episode on this stream. See where we get to. What's been your favourite team to play as? Historically, I've typically chosen to play... McLaren over the last probably 3 or 4 years of F1 games. Like again, if we take a step back, like 3-4 years ago, McLaren were just starting to show signs of coming out of what had been a very kind of hard period for them in Formula 1 and in racing terms. They really struggled to adapt the car to the new regulations, but also off of the back of the previously dominant Hamilton era and how things played out in 2021. The rule change in 2022 and Red Bull's dominance the last few years I started playing as them because you could start to see that in the game, as per in real life, there were kind of adjustments and progress being made there. Plus, I like the team, I like the color scheme, I like the drivers, and yeah, they're good fun to play as. Before that, I think I raced as Lewis Hamilton. Sometimes I enjoyed the Mercedes car on older games. I think the F1 2017, F1 2018, I quite enjoyed playing as Mercedes. To be fair, prior to that, like in the 2000, like the 2000, I think F1 2012, I played Red Bull, racing the Red Bull car. That was a really fun car to drive. But yeah, like if I'm racing as one of the official teams on the grid, it will usually be McLaren at the moment, because they are my favourite team to watch in real life at the moment. But I'll cheer for lots of different teams over the course of the race weekend. If I could, I'd have McLaren up there winning more races. You know, the occasional win from Mercedes wouldn't go amiss. It'd be nice to see Lewis back up on the podium and even winning a race, because I think ultimately, you know, he deserves another few wins in Formula One before his time is done, and I hope that Ferrari can offer him that next year. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, try and pull the lap together. Have to look out for the brake boards. There we go. 100 meters. Little lift round here. Try and not hug the wall too tight. Try not to bang the wall too much either. A nice long way ahead of Verstappen already at the moment. A little deep into the corner, but that's not going to lose us too much time. This wheel there, though. Christ, just can't get these corners. Still, where did I break that time? Yeah, okay, I was on the 50 meter board, that's why. Needs to be closer to the 100 meter board. Okay, better, but I think I was still late into the corner. Ooh! I would have lost this time. Woo! Bloody hell. Yeah, just managed to keep it out of the wall. We've saved our battery for the back straight though, so that's fine. We'll be able to pull away now. Yeah, wall! Watch out for the wall! That's what I should ask Millie to do as another emote. The wall. Engine's completely flat out, 240 miles an hour. Little late on the turn in. But this should be relatively decent. We've got a good gap to Verstappen behind us. Just outside. I think there's a 132.4 maybe. I'm trying. Have I ever been to a live F1 event? No, not yet. I really want. I first started really getting into F1 November 2008, the day after our 18th birthday, and it was the Brazilian Grand Prix, and we watched Lewis Hamilton win his first World Championship on the TV in a somewhat drunken, hungover state in France, with friends and family who'd come out to celebrate with my brother and I and our family. And yeah, I just got it completely caught me, like the excitement of it all, the fact that it was Lewis's first win, the fact that he was a British driver. It was just something for anyone. That was I think the amazing thing that I found from it, is that it didn't matter that I had no prior real experience or knowledge of the sport. Everyone just got swept up on it and thoroughly enjoyed it. And from then I was hooked. Prior to that, I had occasionally on a Sunday afternoon, my dad always kind of dipped in and out of Formula One. And I'd caught others. I'd seen races previously during Michael Schumacher's stint at Ferrari, and and years prior to that as well, with the likes of Damon Hill and Coulthard coming up through the ranks and things like that in the early 90s, you know, from what I vaguely remember and things like that. But yeah, I'd planned, I'd hoped to be able to go to a live F1 race with my dad, but unfortunately, yeah, things we didn't get to do that with him while he was still with us. But I'm hoping in the next year or two, I'm hoping to once we've got the wedding done, once we've done our honeymoon, and hopefully also sorted a house in the next year or two, I'm hoping to put some money aside and to go to a Grand Prix weekend and and see it and live it all and enjoy it. And I'm sure I'm sure my dad will kind of be along for the ride when that does come along, which will be nice. But yeah, I do want to go to one, but for the time being, I'm very happy. I'm very happy being a a Sunday armchair spectator and watching it on the TV. But yeah, go to Suzuka next year. I'm Millie and I had a very brief conversation about that. I didn't win it. No, so it's fine. It's fine. It would be cool. It would be cool, but no, sadly not. Miami and Las Vegas are prohibitively expensive here in the US. Yeah, I think it will either. I mean, I'd love to go to Silverstone, but as Silverstone are finding out this year, you know, they're trying to blame it on the Red Bull dominance, but it's not. It's the price. The ticket prices are ridiculous. That's what's putting people off for the most part. I'd love to go to Silverstone. I love it as a track. The heritage is there. I'd I thoroughly enjoy going to Silverstone. But equally, one of my favorite tracks, possibly my favorite of all time, is Spa, the Belgium Grand Prix. So I'd quite like to do that perhaps, and that would be a nice trip over in Europe
Welcome
to do.
to Las
So that would be good
Vegas, and
fun.
for Formula One, it's time
Yeah.
to take a look at our starting
You want to
grid
remember
for
Nigel Mansell?
today's
Yes,
race.
in fact, I've been
Charles
fortunate enough
Leclerc
to
lines up on
go
pole
along
and
to an
striding
evening
into our commentary box to
where he was one of the kind of hosts of the evening and talked through his history of F1, or was kind of interviewed live over the course of the evening of his career in F1, and and kind of hear his experiences firsthand, which was absolutely amazing. Because yeah, as you rightly say, crazy times. You know, the cars were so much more unwieldy in those days. The safety measures that that are kind of almost taken for granted today weren't anywhere near as advanced or far enough along then, and it really was driving by the seat of your pants in those times. So yeah, that was a very cool experience. Thoroughly enjoyed. Spa is fairly cheap. Yes, yeah, and I've had a friend go out to. I don't think it was Spa. I think they went to Monza. I think they went to watch that, and they had a very good time there as well. So I'll see. I mean, fortunately, certainly for the European race calendar, it would be a lot easier to get there and arguably a lot cheaper as well. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple of years, I'll get to do that, and yeah, it'll be a special experience for sure. Take Millie to that 1,000-year-old sweet shop that's been as a bribe. Yeah, that's it. Right, I'm gonna just literally nip off to the bathroom really quickly, and then we'll come back, do the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and then jump over to Abu Dhabi for the last race of Charles Leclerc's challenge career mode. See where we end up. See where we end up on the leaderboard. Be right back. Okie dokie. Back into the cockpit. And away we go.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I tell you what, that's one thing. Complete sidestep for a moment. In terms of something I really dislike about the Formula One games, the passive aggressiveness from the race engineer. Just so harsh. Like, mate, I'm here driving the car. You just in my ear. Oh, rude. Rude. Like during like if you do like I've been doing some of the ranked multiplayer, and I'll like if I've not had a particularly good qualifying, I might be starting down in like, well, could be starting anywhere, could be starting all the way from the back, could be starting somewhere in the midfield. You know, say outside of the top 10, starting in 14th, and I'll race through and I'll perhaps end up on the podium. I'll end up second or third. You just missed out on podium. And the first thing the race engineer says is, "Oh, mate, you're gonna hate yourself for this. You were so close, but you just didn't get the win." It's like, cheers, Mark. Thanks for that. Really rub it in there. Thanks for that. I've tried really hard, but it's not good enough. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. You using the Club Sport Racing? I am. Yes, this is the Fanatec Club Sport Formula wheel. It's the version 2.5X variant, I think, which basically means it's compatible with PC, PlayStation, and Xbox if you wanted it to be. And it was, I think at the time, the reason I went for this one was because they had the wheel that would work with PC and Xbox, or they had this one, and I think it was $10 more, or €10 more, I think, because of the import fee, import conversion rate and everything else. I think I went for this only because I don't have an Xbox. Do have a PlayStation downstairs. Not that I'm ever thinking I'd play on the console, but I thought, well, at least it offers the most compatibility for really not a lot more money, considering that they're quite expensive. It is pretty impressive. It's a very cool wheel. Got all kinds of switches and dials on it that I've mapped to different settings in this game and in other racing games as well. And yeah, definitely, like, from an immersion standpoint, it's definitely really good fun. Yeah, I love it. A good racing wheel for sure. Right, let's away. See what we can do here in Vegas. I'm gonna rev us high. Oh god, my teammate though. Absolute storming start. Where did signs come from? See if we can watch the start back. No, not really. I don't know where he started. We'll have to check on the end. But did Verstappen go backwards, or did he just have a really poor start? He must have been further back then. Must have been. Well, it's a Ferrari 1-2 at the moment here in Vegas. So. Well, that's fine. We'll drive away from everyone else at the moment. Carlos can stay ahead through here, and then he can punch a hole for us down the. Oh God! Okay, let's just check that. Didn't know where he was going. Go right over and then brake at the 100 meters on the right hand side. I'm very happy to stay behind him. I just don't want to run into the back of him. AI do have a general tendency to like braking very early for corners. Hot lap. Oh, little clip. Got a bit too close to our teammate there. Never mind, it's fine. He's now going to probably burn a bit of battery, but he's not going to get past. We're too quick. Lovely. Right, let's disappear now. And back down to medium.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Try and stay away from Sainz. I think he might have been closer to us in the detection zone, but I think could be safe through here now and on the back straight, and we can stay ahead. That wasn't the tightest of lines, but it was a bit better on the brakes at least, and we've actually made up time through that corner.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
A little squaring on the back. How the rear tyres looking. Okay. Might up the brake bias by 1. See what we can do. Probably not going to get the biggest margin here because this back straight really does help keep the cars chasing behind in tow. Get through there. Right. Piastri. Oh, it's Piastri up in third. Not Norris. I don't know where Norris has gone then.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh, that braked ourselves there. Never mind, we'll keep going. We've not locked ourselves up. We've lost quite a bit of time.
Okay, Charles. It's good to get your elbows out, mate, but come on, not like this. Let's keep it clean, please.
Well, that's fine. We've got no one in front of us, Mark. We'll be alright. 2 laps. Okay. I think I found a new braking marker for that corner, which is helping a little bit. Try and get rid of Sainz though before the DRS detection, otherwise we're going to have to defend all the way down, back straight. I think we're going to have to. Okay, we're going to save battery. We'll leave it in medium, but we'll save battery, won't burn any extra. He's going to come past, that's fine, and then we can pull ourselves along. To be fair, he's gapped everyone else, so he's well ahead. 3 seconds to Alonso behind, so that's absolutely fine. Yeah, he's going to come by now. And we'll just let him pull us along for a little bit. That's absolutely fine. Verstappen out of the podium positions at the moment. Force Carlos to bend a little bit. He's there right on his back hit. And we can blast past with a bit of ERS, DRS, and back into the lead. Oh, he's gone for a lunge. Can't park there, sir. I mean, we're running away with it, which is fine because we've put another second on the cars behind us, but our teammate showing some strong Ferrari power, which is good. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him come by. I'm going to switch my ERS down into none, really harvest as much as I can, and then for the last lap of the race we're going to go up into hot lap and see how much further we can push things. There we go, up into hot lap. We want to stay behind him into turn 1 so that we get the DRS benefit.
Easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Ooh.
Okay, Okay, final
Lost
lap.
it there.
Let's go. Final lap.
It's fine. Should get DRS still. Pushing hard, fighting one another. We'll bring the cars home in one piece though. Ooh, just about slowed it down for the corner. Tell you what, we're going to back off and we're going to let him have the lead here. And we're going to wait for the long back straight and we're going to sail past. All good. Plenty of battery. We're going to be able to disappear down the road. A little bit slidey out that last corner. Fine. Right, here we go. Burn all the ERS. Going to get past him before the DRS opens. But we were behind at the detection points, that's fine. And then look, you watch the gap open up. 221 miles an hour, I think was the fastest step. Almost missed my braking zone, so let's not do that on the last lap. And bin it. And then let's just accelerate towards the line. For another race win. Oh, there we go.
Checkered flag.
More races to do what Vegas did with the curbs. Putting the car symbols on them. Yeah, no, I like it. Again, like, there's so much you can do. You know, lots of them have kind of defaulted to the default, like rumble strip kind of colours or curbing. But yeah, it's nice to see. I mean, Vegas was very much a show race. But I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing in the world, providing that things are managed and handled in the right way. I know there was a lot of rather awkward and unfair kind of placement of stands and access to paddock and the racetrack at various times for people paying. But it was, I guess, you know, it's the first year of the race there. You're probably going to get stumbling blocks like that in a brand new race, but it's a shame that it has to happen. But let's hope that this year's race will be an awful lot better, and they'll have learnt from last year.
Well,
How do we do?
To another fantastic weekend of racing.
I mean, we had decent pace over the whole rest of the field. Yeah, Verstappen dropping right down. So Sainz actually started third. That's a good start finish for him. Alonso came up from fourth, Piastri from fifth. Verstappen went down, 3 places then. Stroll, wow, qualified 6th, stayed 6th. Unheard of in recent years. Norris had a really poor showing. Dropped a place from 8th on the grid and didn't really get to go anywhere. And then Lewis up from 10th, so up 2 places. Russell not having a impactful race at all. Well, there you go. Right, well, let's see where we got to with that. And then on to Abu Dhabi for the last race of this Challenge Career Mode. Yeah, I don't think we got the power unit. That's fine. Ah, there must be other people online now doing the race challenge, because we've only got up 1 place in the standings. Still, 80th out of 12,000 people isn't too bad. Saw the Canadian Grand Prix, they were putting up basic walls in front of general admission. Yeah, not in the spirit of it, is it? Really? This feels very petty. Right. Well, they're race fans. Yeah, people are playing at the moment. That's why we're a little far away. I reckon we should be able to get inside the top 50 for this last race. I reckon 50th or lower would be a great run. I reckon. Legionnaire SPQR, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Right, here we are. Last race of the season. Abu Dhabi. Don't have one for this either. you know, let's be honest, you know, even general admission tickets at Grand Prix are not cheap, and lots of fans are travelling from a long way away. They, you know, by the time they factored in travel and everything else, they can't afford the most expensive tickets or grandstand seats, etc. And you know, why should they? You know, there's plenty of ways to get people involved. In you rush it. Go on, let's rush it. There's plenty of ways to get fans involved without it, but you know, it's a very costly sport, and there's lots of unfortunately very rich people who control said sport. So there's only so much we can do, but hey ho. Yeah, I make more than the average income for a person my age here in the US, and it's still prohibitively expensive for me to get. Yeah, but this is it, and like as I say, like same with like Silverstone here. It's bonkers how expensive it is. I mean, have a look. What's a Silverstone ticket going for? Here we go. So, a single day ticket starts from £100. Now, to be fair, that doesn't sound too bad, but starts from £100. I don't know if they've dropped some of the prices for these, but so you can go for. You could get a 4-day pass, Thursday to Sunday, from £429. I mean, I guess to go for 4 days, that's possibly not. You know, it's expensive, but it's not. You know, 4 consecutive days. I think that's pretty good, but that's general admission. Right. For reserved grandstand on the Hamilton Straight, for example, it's just shy of £900 for that ticket. Abbey is completely sold out. For the weekend grandstand seats, non-reserved, the View starts at $679. The National Pit Straight $629. Woodcote B is $709. Chapel $629. Luffield $709. Sterling B is $659. Stowe A is $629. Village A $680. You get the idea. Very expensive. If we go for a single race ticket, let's say we went for the race on Sunday. General admission race on Sunday, so just to watch the race, £309 per person. As you say, Silverstone blaming it on Red Bull. It's not. It's the pricing, right? Yes, there might be some element to some die-hard fans that would, but those die-hard fans are not. You know, they might be a large volume of people, but they won't necessarily be the majority. I would imagine. Sunday exclusive enclosure, £769. Garage enclosure, $689. It's just so expensive. Like the grandstands are all sold out. The reserved grandstand, sorry. Sunday non-reserved. The View, £549. The cheapest one on here I've seen so far is Chapel, £489. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, the others are all sold out. So, I mean, they're saying that people aren't buying. Well, lots of it is sold out at the moment. So, but again, that's an awful lot of money. An awful lot of money for something that you aren't, for something to go and watch. Oh yeah. And you know, in the best way possible. It's not guaranteeing you the best spot or a particular spot in an area.
Okay,
It's an
all
area
new
you can
cars
go
been
and be
fabricated,
allowed
we're gonna have
admittance
them with
to.
us for the next Grand
So
Prix.
that's difficult, really difficult. But yeah, like I have no issue with like them having tickets at a much higher or premium rate for, you know, the start finish straight grandstand, you know, the area along there or above the pit lane or the hospitality suites. That's where you would be paying a premium because you're getting a much different experience than the normal fan or viewer or spectator, right? But for all the other stands or areas around where you can watch the various elements of the track, you're not getting anything else other than, you know, you're paying for access to an area to stand and watch. You know, a sport that you're interested in. And yeah, of course, I appreciate it's an expensive sport, but the sport has sponsors and commercial deals and all sorts of ways to generate money and revenue. And yes, of course, general public admission on race day is a big way to do it. But prices like that are off-putting. And it's a shame because, you know, it will stop lots of fans from ever being able to go to a Formula One race, which is really sad. But
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session.
Oh,
Nothing
good.
you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the
Which is the
car,
way of the
we'll
world
just
sometimes.
confirm they're performing to spec.
jolly good. Right, let's put in a. I'm pretty sure I don't have an Abu Dhabi. Don't have an Abu Dhabi set up, so let's sort this out. So it says 45 on the front wing, and 32 on the rear. We've then got the transmission set at 140 and 100, 140 and 100. We've got the suspension geometry probably left. Okay, left, all the way over, and then this one it says to do it 0.15 and then 0.1 on the rear intake. 0.10 technically, I guess. It's not 0.1. Try that. Cool. And then for the suspension in general, we're going 41 front suspension, 8 on the rear. Front anti-roll bar is 21, so maxed out. Rear anti-roll bar is 18. And then we've got ride height front, 25. Ride height rear, 55. Brakes, I'm going to guess 154, yeah. And tyres should be all the way over to the right-hand side, which they are. Okie dokie. Let's save that in. Grab the keyboard. Okay. So, practice program. Put that out. Let's do race strategy first, and we'll do ERS management, and we'll do a qualifying lap at the end. It's this section here that I'm probably going to struggle with the most in terms of getting the turn in right.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race
Go
strategy.
for that there. Let's find a braking point for that last corner. Take plenty of the curb there. Probably brake later there. Yep, definitely. Straighten this out as much as possible. Probably brake a lot later there. A bit harder and firmer on the brakes. Probably can go a bit wider in the turn in there. A little bit of understeer there. B major. Yeah, lock up there on the inside. Need to brake a little bit earlier before turning in. Fighting it through there a little bit. That's not too bad. Take it out nice and wide. Brake earlier than that, please. And cross the line. That's a lap at least. Yeah, can definitely brake later. Need to watch the brake markers on the inside right.
I can't, it's broken! It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off. Fuck!
The most heartbreaking of radio messages. Nando's DNF. I'm not sure if I need second gear there. Possibly hold it in third. Slightly better launch out here, maybe. Yeah, fifth gear through there, I think, rather than fourth. Let's straighten up on the curb. A little bit of the outside here, cut corner. End brake, down into third again. Probably not so wide out there. Bring the car around. White line on the ground. Braking zone. Straighten the car up and across the line. Better. That's better there too as well. Needs a bit more of the outside curb. Accelerate and attack into the hairpin. Probably do a little bit tighter angle there to really bring the front round. Away we go. Right, third gear here. Better. Not too wide. Hit the inside here, then swing out again. 50 metre board, down into fifth. A bit earlier on the turn in. Plant the foot. Little lift. Too much, not too far out. Across the line. Now, 125.1 at the moment. That's better. Braking a much straighter line there. Ease off as we turn in. Hi, Gasly. Cruise around the corner, turn in there. Booms to straighten up, put down. Away we go. Turn a little bit earlier there. Oh, not too much. Not too much curb. Oh, whoa! Carried too much speed around that. Just about managed to get away with it. Not too bad. I'll do for race pace practice. Yeah, loads of tyre left, so we can definitely push a bit on those. That's good. Let's do ERS management. We'll do it on the same set of tyres. That's fine. Do it as a flying lap. Get that done. Get the quali lap done, and then we'll skip straight through into quali and the race. Round things up.
Okay, on this test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Oh, I hate this UI.
Reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on. And if you want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back into the battery. Combine all these techniques and see how you go.
I lifted off quite a bit in that corner as I was accelerating straight out in third gear. Probably don't need to do that at all. Stay away from that inside curve, let it run out. That's it. That will find the time. Square me through there. Getting to fourth gear too soon. Don't do that. Slide too much.
Okay, test complete, and that was
okay. Well,
really good
off.
job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And we'll do a quali pace, and then we'll just finish off the other points. We'll get the other points for the resource points rather in quick practice programs. Go on to quali.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we just want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
Some softs to go even later. Time we should be well ahead of this time. I don't drive off the track. Too much angle there. Never mind. Little softer in the last corner, but
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
okay, 141, 124.1, so we should be able to get down into the 123s. I reckon. Hey, Mustard! Just a little bit of the zoomish. It's fine. Hurry! Quite a lot faster than everyone else in practice, but practice doesn't really make much difference. So let's just zoom this along. We'll cover off the missing 2 points on ERS management in the practice 2 quick practice program, and then we will get on to qualifying and get the race done. So I need to jump off for dinner shortly, and Millie will be home shortly.
And that's it, practice.
Oh, so what have we got? Achieve 55% recognition or higher with any team in drive career. Oh, well, there we go. Look at that. All the zoomies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the first of a triple header race weekend. This weekend we've got Spain this weekend. We've got this is where I get Spain this weekend, Silverstone the weekend after, and then was it Spain this weekend, Austria, then Silverstone? I'm gonna forget. Let's check. It reminds me I need some lunch soon. There's midsummer, so I wish you all a good midsummer and lots of good food. I don't care. Well, thank you very much, Mustard. I hope you have a wonderful midsummer celebration. What have we got? It is. I was right. Yeah, it's Spain, Austria, then Great Britain. Yeah, so we're gonna have a really, really good couple of Sundays, couple of race weekends to go. Right, we're going to go on to the next session. Quick practice and then skip ahead. Yeah, Spain, Red Bull Ring, and Silverstone. Yeah, cool. Lovely stuff. Get these done. Wunderbar. Skip practice 3. Go on to quali. And then the race. And see where we end up. See where we end up points-wise. The grill is lit. The potatoes are picked and getting prepped. I think the show might be good. Excellent. Sounds delightful, Mustard. Sounds delightful. I think it's only 1 week off and then Hungary and Spa. I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, it's a very busy calendar this year. We'll have to see, you know, how it all comes together. I mean, it's an awful lot for the teams and drivers, you know, in terms of the logistics and general, you know, time away and everything else. But I wonder if we should have changed this. Can we change it now without a penalty? We can. Let's do that then. And if we're going to do it, we might as well change every component possible to have the best run possible. Do that. I don't know if it will apply for qualifying, but it should apply for the race at least. Definitely throws me out wide there. A little late on the turn in. Not going to undo us. Fine, just happens a long way back. Quite deep there. Too bad out the corner though. Get my foot down sooner there if I can. That's better. .123 something, I think it was. Definitely more time to find there, maybe another 3-4 tenths, but pretty happy with that. Again, it's the first time I've raced the track in the game after a couple of laps in practice. I'll take that.
With qualifying complete,
Yeah,
all that
123.
remains
So
now is
I reckon we
the
could get that down to the low 123s, maybe even with a bit more practice and time trial, probably down into the 122s. A decent margin to Verstappen, but the car is quick. The car is quick. Let's see what happens then for the final element of this first challenge career mode. Charles Leclerc. First full story arc as such. We're in 78th position at the moment. So if we can get if I reckon we can get 10k of points in the race, or thereabouts, should jump to around the 50th mark, which is pretty good going. I'll take it. Lovely stuff. Right. ERS is okay to manage around here. I think, again, if I can, I'll try and keep it in medium. Try and keep the... just use it manually for the first lap. Try and perhaps not to go under 50% in the first lap, and then save a little bit up. We'll see how the saving works lap 2. And then we will try and go for a lap. I have no idea how I should pronounce that, but thank you very much for the follow. Oh gosh. Zwajo? What is that? Anywhere close to being right or wrong? Let me know. Give me the phonetics and I might be alright.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year.
Or is the Z silent?
Another season of
Even?
victories.
Who knows?
Before we begin, let's
thank you
take
all
a
the same
quick
for the
look at
follow.
the grid
Much
lineup
appreciated.
for today. And alongside me today is
Who have we got on the
someone who
grid?
needs no introduction.
Right.
Have a look. Can we have a look at the race director? Up and so Science in third. So is that Zwa Joe? Have I got that right? Or is that completely butchering it? In which case I certainly do apologise. Yeah, Swat Joe. Okay, awesome. Well, welcome on in. We've got Lando Norris in fourth. We've got, Alonso, the wily old fox that he is, in fifth. Russell and Hamilton 6th and 7th. Perez 8th. Piastri 9th. And Stroll 10th to finish things off. And the usual suspects from 11th down. Cool.
This championship is still alive and there's still a chance we can win it. So get out there and bring the title home. Come on.
Do you think Mark knows that I've won every race this season and it is mathematically impossible for me to lose the championship? In fact, I've already won it. But pretty sure we're fine. The French tractors are way too close to the front. I know, right? They it's not true to life in that aspect, that's for sure. Another best start. Verstappen's passed. That's fine. We can do what Verstappen did to Hamilton down into the hairpin. Dive bomb. Lovely. We can go the wrong way around. He might get us back into the corner. He can't come across. I'm going to leave him space, go very deep, and we've got him. Bet that looked good coming down the line. Let's see. Oh, I mean, he left a space, which is good. Turned in very sharply, but he couldn't really do a lot else, and we got him back. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Driver career mode. This is the challenge career mode. So we're doing this is the last race of the last episode that's been running for the last 4 weeks in game, focusing around Ferrari's Charles Leclerc. We'll get our final ranking on the leaderboard at the end of this race, and then I believe end of next week or the start of the week after, the season is changing and it's transitioning to the next driver-focused challenge career mode, which is going to be with Fernando Alonso at Aston Martin, which should be good fun. Still right on our tail though, is Verstappen. Yeah, managed to hold the grip there.
DRS is being enabled this lap. So you can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Probably take a bit more cornering there. Find the bollard. I think Verstappen might have had DRS. Might have just been close enough in the first part of the sector, unfortunately, but could be able to pull away again here. This is where you crash and burn. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Got a little bit of time on Verstappen there. Just better carry a little speed through there. Sorry, I see a message. Hey Millie, welcome home. How was work? Hope you had a good day. Well, I know actually you might have had a slightly disturbed start to the day, but I'll catch up with that with you on that later. How am I finding it? Especially the handling work. It's difficult. I played a very early beta build of the game. I got a chance to play a very early beta build a couple months back, and then I got to play it in the more recent closed betas in the run up to the launch of the game. The handling model that the game launched with was an improvement over that model, and sorry, it was an improvement over that model. But I'd got on very well with the F1 23 model. I quite liked that. I was fine towards the end of my time playing that game. I'd really gotten into. I felt like I got into a really good groove with it. I was really happy with all the handling, how my wheel was working with it. I have struggled. It's taken almost. I mean, I've been playing the game now for maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Taken a while to get used to it, and the first 2 weeks was on the first handling patch, the first handling model. When then the rework came out, that it had changed enough, not super dramatically as some I know some of the other content creators and esports drivers had complained bitterly about how much it had shifted or not shifted. I found it changed just enough for me to cause me to need to then tweak setups and things like that, and how I was adjusting to the handling model on 24 compared to 23 again. So I'm having to relearn it a bit. I'm certainly getting to grips with it better now, and I'm finding that the setups are definitely helping, but it's still an adjustment. I'd massively prefer F1 23's handling model compared to it. I think I can learn to like this handling model, maybe not learn to love it, but I think I can get to the point now where I can at least enjoy racing on the game with it. But it is different for sure. Millie jump scare. Excellent. Oh dear.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, Charles.
So we're going to keep in ERS medium, I think, for another lap or two, and then we'll go for a hot lap. We'll just wait.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. We've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best
We're building a
of it.
nice
So
gap.
please
Verstappen's
make
building a
this
nice gap
next
to
one
Norris
a
behind
very
him.
fast lap.
Good. Whoa. A little bit squeaky under brakes there. All right.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
I think I didn't like that 23 model was that you had to set up. Yeah.
There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
One struggle, yeah. Sorry, I was not going to this plan. Yeah, wasn't. Yeah. No, all good. Have you played much of? Have you played F1 24 then? To be fair, I actually think that the setup, either the preset setups in F1 23 were more drivable. Ooh, got on top of the curb there. Were more drivable on F1 23 than they are on F1 24. I really struggled with the default setups. Now that may be because of how used I'd gotten to the setups on the custom setups that I ended up using on 23, but I definitely feel like I have to use a custom setup in F1 24 to make it drivable. And
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
possibly that's more to do with how I've adapted my driving and most likely bad habits from F1 23 and then things not working or converting over to F1, well, very deep there, to F1 24, but I don't know. Maybe about 12 hours, haven't really, since the rework. No, that's absolutely fair enough. Well, when you do get around to it, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah. I mean, it's early days. There will be more updates and more tweaks and changes, but yeah, we'll have to see. I'm hoping that, longer term means with the next iteration of the game and everything else, some of this can at least be folded into the early feedback and handling, so we don't have to go through this year on year. But I say we often go through this year on year, so who knows. But anyway, there we go, across the line for the last race of Challenge Career Mode with Charles Leclerc. What difficulty do I usually play? So I've been slowly working my way up. On F1 23 I was playing high 70s, low 80s. In my My Team career I've just bumped things up to I think 90. I think this Challenge Career Mode is actually set between, it's on a sliding scale, I think it sits between 69 and 85, so it's a bit too low, but annoyingly you can't change once you've selected the season mode. I'm hoping that when it transitions to the next driver I can go up to the highest difficulty that Challenge Career Mode supports, but my hope within my Team career and my other driver career mode is that I can slowly work my way up to, I think, probably about 90, 95, between 95 and 97 for this year. Without being able to spend more time playing the game and more practice and understanding also how the AI reacts and works. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up to 100 just yet. I think that's probably going to be, a little ways off yet. But yeah, at the moment I'm on 90 in my My Team Crit, and that seems to be a pretty good balance at the moment to be able to fight with them, but keeping in line with pace. Right, let's see. 2 points mean prizes. So we were a second quicker, basically. Almost 4.5 seconds, almost from Verstappen. So that's all right. Where do we get to? Look at that, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And Charles Leclerc, world champion in this scenario, at least. Hey! Oh, look at that. There we are. We're 24th on the leaderboard currently. We'll take that. Out of 12,000 players. Not bad. F120, I was at 90-100 range. 23 is 60 to 80. And so far I've played about 70. Yeah, it's funny though, isn't it? How it shifts. I mean, obviously, I'd like to think that as the AI race AI improves, in theory, we might need to lower the difficulty because they're getting harder. They're getting more more experienced and reacting in a more intelligent manner. Doesn't always translate that way, does it? Sometimes it is, sometimes not. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. 24th, I will happily take that. I appreciate there's players below me that have still got time to obviously finish this off, so we'll probably slip down the leaderboard. It'd be nice if we finished in the top 100. Yeah. I mean, regardless of sliding scale of difficulty, I think ultimately it's just finding where you can have the most fun playing the game. There's no point playing at 110 AI if you're always at the back and you can't overtake anyone and you can't enjoy it, and your lap times aren't competitive. Equally, well, I don't know. Unless you're doing maybe your own homegrown challenges of how many times can you lap the whole field on the lowest percentage AI, then fine. But it's nice to have a bit of a challenge. But you don't want it so much so that you can't enjoy it anymore. And that's why I play the games. That's why I enjoy playing the games. As a F1 and motorsport fan, it's nice to be able to fit into that. Yeah, we did all right. We did all right. There's a few players that are quite a ways down with an episode or two to go that I think we should be relatively safe from. So yeah, not bad. How's this person got 20? 20? I don't know. Don't know how that's happened. But yeah, it's good. 24th out of 12,834 players. I will happily take that. Happily take that. But yeah, that's it. That's career mode, or challenge career mode for Charles Leclerc. Done all 4 episodes now, and as we said, going through race, there was no way mathematically for Charles Leclerc to not win the World Championship in this career mode session. He finished with 312 points. His nearest rival, Max Verstappen, on 185. Fernando Alonso finishing 3rd in the drivers' championship, so very impressive. Norris 2nd. Norris 4th with 136. Carlos Sainz had down to 104. And then the same in the constructors. Ferrari miles ahead, 416 points. A good points haul for sure. Very, very good. Yeah, we like that. We like that a lot. Well, there we go. So we've done all right. We've, other than round 3, just dipped a little bit, but right, we've most points on this last round. I don't know if there is any correlation to that or not, but yeah, lovely stuff. So we've got to now wait until the leaderboard's finished on it, and I don't know if it will kick in immediately after or if it will be a week's gap before the next challenge career mode opens up. But we will, we'll come back and we'll stream some more of it when it's Fernando Alonso's turn to be raced with the challenge career mode. Alrighty, well, thanks everyone for tuning on in. Hope you've had, hope you've enjoyed. Thanks again to Lionheart for raiding, and for everyone who's come over this afternoon for the follows, for the follows, and for the subs as well. Much appreciated. Boscanari, thank you very much. Redeemed Set Game, Space Engineers, the space. Yes, I think we've got Space Engineers, haven't we? I think we were going to look at it as a. Or do we even play it as a community games night game at some point? I think we did, didn't we? I will definitely check it out, and yeah, we'll definitely do some Space Engineers soon. Thank you very much for the suggested game to stream. Good stuff. Right, who's online that we can go and raid? Especially with the group. Yes, we will definitely sort that out for sure. I tell you what, we'll go and raid Infratic. He's a content creator. He's a Ferrari content creator, and currently plays in the F1 creator series. Was Space Engineers, was that not one of the ones that you suggested we play, Demon? I thought that was one that we had played briefly together. Oh, Astroneer. Sorry, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. That's fine. I like space. Who doesn't like space? Space is good. Right. Let's get the raid. Let's start. But I will check out Space Engineers for sure, and we will get that streamed sometime soon. We'll get a group together and play that. Space Engineers is more Pickle Force game than the community. That's fair enough. Perhaps we'll reconvene the Pickle Force to play some Space Engineers on stream sometime soon. Tommy has the game. Excellent. Good. Cool. We will check it out then. Alrighty, peeps. Well, I hope, again, thanks again for tuning on in. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And hope you have a great weekend too. I said I was going to stream some more F1 on Sunday before the race. That's still my intention to do so. So I will, I'll probably start early-ish on Sunday morning, because I think the race is at 2. So hopefully see you all then. And yeah, again, hope you have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you soon. Ciao for now.